Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be testing out some new polishes from Born Pretty. I was sent the Misty Rose Semi-Jelly collection, so I have 6 polishes to show you, and then we're going to try to do some Korean inspired syrup gel nails, and they're going to be super cute, and I hope you enjoy, and let's get right into it, guys. Okay, so this is the Misty Rose collection right here. This is the box it comes in. It's by Born Pretty, like I said, and you get 6 different gel polishes. They're 7 mLs each, and they go from number 1 to number 6, so you can keep yourself nice and organized. So I'm just going to open up the bottles and quickly show you what colors you get. These are all beautiful different shades of milky type pinks, and these are semi-jelly polishes. I'm going to get so much use out of these. I am so excited and so thankful that Born Pretty sent me these. Look at that one. How pretty are these pinks? I am absolutely in love with these. I love jelly polishes. They're my absolute favorite type of polish. So yeah, that was just a quick little show of the colors. So for this nail set, I decided to go with 4, 5, and 6, and I'm gonna attempt to do my take on some Korean inspired syrup nails. So what I think I know about syrup nails is that it's kind of like an ombre. It's just like a gradient of colors, natural type colors. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and these are the tips I'm using. I'm using them as press-ons. These are by Unigella. They are 2XL stilettos, and I love Unigella nails. They are so sturdy. They last so long, and they can definitely be great for someone who's hard on their hands. They work well for gel X, and they also work really well for press-ons. So I already buffed them up. I etched up the inside of my nails off camera just to save some time, and so we can get right into painting. I did do the thumb off camera because I kind of wanted to get a feel for the look I was going for, and those are the cat stickers that I'm going to be using on the nails. I've been dying to use these, and I think they're super cute. And see the gradient, it goes from darker to lighter. I'm pretty sure that's what syrup nails mean. So yeah, I just love Korean nail trends so much. I'm definitely going to be trying more of them. I just think they're just, I don't know, so beautiful. They have the most gorgeous styles. Every nail isn't going to be the same in this set. I don't like to have all my nails be the same, so I'm just going to kind of freestyle syrup nails. So this is number 6 right here. I do 1 coat, but then I do add more for some more depth. And I'm just taking, I believe, number 5, number 6, and I'm adding that to the tip for some depth of color. And I do a second coat. Like I said, I do cut out the curing in my video just to save time, so you're going to want to cure these for 30 to 60 seconds. Like, that's what it said on the box and the pamphlet that it came with. So I'm just throwing that one in the lamp and moving on to the next one. This one I'm putting number 4, which is a deeper nudie type of pink near the cuticle area. I believe I'm making this one pretty similar to the thumbnail that I showed. Yeah, these are just absolutely lovely polishes to work with. They're so smooth, so glassy, and I do like the semi-jelly. Like, you can build these up to be opaque very easily, so that's nice. You get some versatility, and again, I'm thrilled with the colors that it came with. Pinks are my absolute favorite, and jelly polishes, if you haven't tried them, definitely try some jelly polishes. They're so easy to work with, so easy to do like ombre effects, much easier than using opaque type colors. So yes, we're gonna cure that one up and move on to the next nail. I think these came out super cute. Like, at the end, I can't wait for you to see them. I think the cat stickers really added a little bit something extra to them. So see how that builds up? So nice. Like, that's such a gorgeous pink. Oh my god, I'm in love with these. So how are you guys doing? I hope you are doing great. I hope you're enjoying the nicer weather. If you have nicer weather by you, I hope that you do. It's definitely getting nice here. I've just been super busy with work. It's going well though. I love my boss. She is so sweet. So that is great. I'm waitressing. If you heard me say in my other video, I mentioned that I am a waitress. So I'm just working at a new place, and I'm also doing some bartending for the first time ever, which was pretty interesting at first, but I'm definitely getting the hang of it. Yeah, so it's going pretty well. If you noticed in the intro, I now have dark brown hair, and I absolutely love it. I posted a picture in the community tab of me mid doing it because I did have pretty blonde hair, so I wanted to use a filler shade first, so I dyed my hair pink. I had that for like 12 hours, and I couldn't wait any longer to get that dark brown hair dye on my head, and I'm surprised how well it worked. I'm glad that I didn't just throw the dark brown on first, because I'm sure it wouldn't have covered as well. So yes, it turned out well. I didn't have any mishaps, and my hair is now brown. I'm really happy about it. I just needed a change so bad. Getting sick of the blonde. I thought that was going to be like my forever thing, but no, I'm definitely a brunette. So yeah, nothing else new here, just working, all the usual stuff, trying to get my watch hours up like I've told you guys. Thank you so much. If you're one of my new subscribers, welcome, and I'm so glad to have you. I hope that you all are enjoying my content. I think I'm going to film, because I'm off today and tomorrow when I'm doing this voiceover. I think I'm going to do another Gel X toe video, because I want to do my toes, and I really loved those Novo Ovo pre-French gel tips for the toes. Like, they definitely grew on me, so I think I'm going to do that and hopefully get another video out for you guys shortly. Since I've done it now 2 times, I can kind of go in a little more in depth than I did, because I was very much a beginner at Gel X for the toes, but it's so easy. I was just showing there that one nail got a little, I didn't cure it long enough. It's my fault. It's not the polish. I'm just gonna salvage the nail. I did another little coat and I cure it thoroughly, and it ends up just fine. And these are the nails I have on right now. I just did some quick press-ons. These are also Unigella short almond nails. I love their nails. They're so sturdy. So I just threw on some black polish and a top coat. I just wanted to show you guys those. I was too lazy to do a Gel X set. I just wanted some nails on my fingers so I don't start biting them, because I am a nail biter, unfortunately. But as long as I have nails on, I can keep my nails growing. But if I leave myself with no nails, I'm in big trouble. So yeah, I constantly need to have some nails on my hands. If you're like that, definitely let me know down below. And if you're a nail biter, I know it's so hard. So I'm not really talking about what I'm doing on the nails, just because it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just using those 3 shades and trying to ombre them, trying to get that syrup look as best as I can. It's really easy. Again, jelly polishes are so easy to work with. That's why they're my favorite. You literally don't have to really do much of anything. So again, I just want to show you the cat stickers. They are from Temu. They are in one of my haul videos. I did make a Temu haul playlist if you're looking to binge some Temu haul videos, because I love to do that personally. And I'm going to take my little tweezer, my wax pencil, and that is the rhinestone glue that I'm using. It's from Shein. It's my absolute favorite. And oh, I just wanted to say, I tested out this Ohora Easy Peel Gel Remover on the green nails that I did. That was my last upload. They were a Gel X tutorial, and this stuff works really well. I am so happy with it. Much better than the Macart stuff, which I didn't realize was just for glue-on nails, but that's my bad. But that stuff is for gel. So I just wanted to let you guys know it works good, really good. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna grab some cat stickers and get going at applying those. Again, this is all kind of self-explanatory, but look how cute those cats are. Once I got these, I was literally dying to use them, and they have like little bunny ears, and this one has a carrot. It's like, come on, they're so adorable. And I thought that adding some cute little cats would go well with the Korean inspired set I'm trying to do. I feel like that's always what I'm trying to do. It's just my favorite style. So we're gonna add some cats. I'm gonna take some of the little arrows and hearts on there, and over to the side I didn't show, I do have some little charms picked out, like the ones on the thumbs, some little daisies of different colors, and some cat paw charms, which you will see. They're super cute. And I just kind of, I'm trying to keep it cohesive, but trying to make each nail different at the same time. You let me know down below how you think these turned out. Also, if you're still here watching this, which I hope you are, comment me down below some cat and flower emojis. That way I know you stuck with me and you're still listening to me talk. So yeah, definitely comment me down below. I love to talk to you guys, and I'm so glad that my channel is growing. Nails are my absolute passion. If I could just sit all day and do nails, like, oh my gosh, I just love it so much. So much. It's so fun. It's weird because, like, when I was younger, I was like obsessed with makeup, doing makeup, all different like eyeshadow looks. I still am. I still do my makeup every single day, but nails are my thing for sure. And I am curing each nail for 60 seconds to cure the glue gel, and then I do top coat thoroughly over everything again, which you will see. And there I'm just deciding, I didn't do the greatest job of ombreing that right there, but we're gonna be fine. They still come out really cute, so I'm gonna place a bow right there just to kind of mask that little area. I've been loving bow charms. They're just so cute. Also, let me know down below what kind of aesthetic nail set you would like to see. Like, should I do a croquette? Is that how you say it? Croquette? Should I do goth? Should I do ballet core? Should I do mermaid core? There's just so many things, and I want to do them all. But if you have a preference, definitely let me know, and I will take that into consideration for a future video. Yeah, so let's see, what charms am I going to use here? Okay, I'm taking one of those pink daisies. I think those are adorable. There's my hair getting in the way. I did film this while I like talked through it, but I had to redo the whole video. It ended up getting copyrighted because I had music on really low, and I thought I would be fine, but no, when I uploaded it, it showed copyright, so that's why I'm doing a voiceover. Personally, I don't know, I like doing voiceovers. I like to talk to you guys and just kind of say whatever's on my mind at the moment, so yeah. Also, in the very near future, I know I haven't ordered off of Temu in a while, so I'm going to be making some orders soon and do some more Temu hauls, which are super fun. I love those, and they seem to do well, so I'm looking forward to doing that in the future as well. So I'm just decorating these with the stickers. You can use like a silicone tool if you wanted, instead of pressing them down with your finger, but your finger does work just fine. Just make sure you're pressing down all the edges really well, and most importantly, like when you're top coating, you want to top coat up and down onto the stickers and then smooth it out. Just make sure you're getting every crevice top coated, and they will not go anywhere. These stickers are really good quality. Sometimes you get some kind of half-ass stickers, but these ones stick really well, lay down really flat, so I was really happy with that. Yeah, I'm just putting that on the stand so you can see the overall picture of what's going on with the nail set. I do the second hand of these off camera because I figured one was enough. I tried to make them, you know, practically the same, so yeah. Also, I thought this was pretty funny. I got a rude comment on my nail graveyard short. I do those all the time, where I add like the nails that I like, test nails or nails that I've worn to like a vase. I got that idea from Emily Susanna. If you know her, she's a big nail YouTuber, and I just love doing that, and I always do nail graveyard videos, and someone commented, oh, that's kind of gross, and it actually like annoyed me. Like, I don't care if you think it's gross. Like, if you watched nail people, you would know that I'm not the only person in the world who keeps a nail graveyard. I'm not gonna wear them again, so it's just to remember the sets that I've made and see the progression. I don't know, that just like aggravated me, so I wanted to say that. But yeah, I know I shouldn't let it get to me. It wasn't like super rude or anything, but I just thought, what a stupid comment to leave. Like, whatever. You're obviously having some sort of trouble with yourself that you feel like you need to comment rude things to people. Like, I'm the type of person, I would never leave a rude comment to someone, no matter what. Like, also on like Facebook nail pages that I follow, like, people write the rudest things to beginners and stuff, and I just think it's so mean. Like, why are you gonna be so mean like that? I'm just not that type of person, I guess. But they are out there, unfortunately. I guess some people just, I don't know, like to take out their aggression on someone who has absolutely nothing to do with their life. So I'm just taking my top coat. This is a no wipe. It is from Shein, and I'm thoroughly top coating these. And like I said, make sure you get your stickers really well up and down. I like to get in the crevices of my charms so they don't pop off, and just to add some extra shine to them. I love this top coat. I need to get another one, so therefore I need to start shopping on Shein, which shouldn't be a problem. But like, once I start, oh my god, the deals are so good. It's like you just keep adding stuff to your cart. Yeah. So look how cute that little cat is. I can't. Love it so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not a Gel X tutorial. I personally love watching press-on videos. So I'm going to keep doing them. Yeah. And I do cure this top coat for 60 seconds, and it's always perfect. It's just, I don't know, something about this one. It's super slidey. It's thin, but it's not too thin. It's just my favorite. It never chips. Never have any issues with it. It doesn't like yellow or anything like that. So if you're looking for a really cheap top coat, this one is from Shein, and I'd most definitely recommend it. I love them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you could give me a thumbs up, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.